Hello and welcome, my name is EeZeE and this is Fractured Space.
Hi everyone and welcome to another BanterView with BanterCrew.co.uk. Here we are today doing an interview with another YouTuber that is out there on the internet. It is EeZeE. Some of you guys may know this guy from doing Fractured Space and doing other various videos out there on the internet. So hey EeZeE, hey, welcome to the BanterView. How are you, mate?
Hey, hello, thank you for having me. I'm fine, how are you doing?
Yeah, man, we're all good. We're all good, man. And thank you very much for coming on board and doing the BanterView with us guys here at BanterCrew.co.uk. So, without much more to do, we're going to get straight into the actual questions because this is what it's all about. It's a bit of an outline for you guys out there who've not come across us yet. We're a streaming group for streamers, and basically what we're doing is we're highlighting other streamers through us being streamers. That's the be all and the end all. And tonight I may be slightly drunk, and it's all good. But we're having a good interview tonight with EeZeE, like I said. So first question, EeZeE. So can I ask you, what game actually started you streaming, and what gave you the bug to start streaming more?
Well, I kind of feel like the odd P here because I'm not actually there yet. I want to start streaming at some point, but for now I'm just a lone YouTuber, sadly. But when I do get started with streaming, I hope it will be with Fractured Space, which I dedicated a lot of time and enjoyment to, I should say. It's a lively little community that's... I think it will kick off once the game gets released fully. It's currently in alpha. But for me, it started on YouTube. It's still on YouTube. And it actually started with Guild Wars 2.
Nice. We see with what we're actually doing with the BanterView, it's not necessarily about just people who stream. It's about YouTubers as well, people who are putting content out there, and it's nice to see people who are not necessarily streaming doing it live actually still putting content out there like yourself, which is, you know, when I first come across Fractured Space, it was one of the first things I looked upon is you do, don't you, as a gamer? You look out there and you search for the game that you're going to buy or look into, and it was your videos that I came across, and it was a real eye opener for me. And the format that you've done with your videos, it's been a really nice sort of entry into the game for me, and it actually made me want to do my own sort of tutorial type videos, the same as what you've done. So yeah, it's all good out there.
YouTube is a great platform for that, and well, streaming through Twitch as well, obviously, where years ago we had our little magazines. It's now mainly become YouTube, and yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so I mean, in the time that you've actually been doing YouTube videos, I mean, how would you say it's changed in the time that you've actually been doing videos? I mean, I'm quite an old school dude. I mean, I'm 42 and I've been doing videos on and off for quite a number of years, and I've noticed changes. I mean, what's been the prominent thing that you've noticed from your streaming?
Well, in all honesty, I haven't started until a year and a half ago. That's not entirely true. Back in Guild Wars 1, I did a video when Guild versus Guild, so 8 versus 8 battles was still a thing. And back then, I wasn't even close to the level of recording and editing that I am now on. But when I started again a year and a half ago, and then again had about a year or so without putting on any more videos, you get more comfortable with the software, both recording and editing that you're using. And well, you look around, of course, you see what other people are doing, You try some things, see what works for you, and you get more comfortable in general with changing little things, and I like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's all about progression, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you? Oh, hold on. Let's get a little one. Can I knock those rocks out of the sky or something? Wow, this thing takes a lot of punishment. Maybe I should try to hit it more. Is he firing another one? Oh, I think he is. Oh, hold on. Require. Ouch. Oh, nearly gone. Oh, careful.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Pridwin for repairs.
Alright.
So, his next question that we've got for you is it's a little bit off topic, and it's something that brings just a little bit of humanity to the side of what we're all about and stuff. So, what I'd like to ask you is, what is your favourite food?
Yeah, that is a little bit off topic.
Okay, Dan.
I have to say, it would be a nice, juicy Argentinian steak.
Oh, he's a bit of a steak, man.
Yeah.
Are you a rare, medium, or well done type of steak,
I'm a medium.
He's
Yeah,
a medium, man.
I don't like extremes on either side of the scale, so I'll just stick with medium.
That's very good. So, when you're actually recording your videos that you upload to YouTube and things like that, it's not necessarily streaming software, or I know personally because I've chatted to you and I know what sort of stuff you've got, but it's very the same as what you can stream with. But what sort of software do you use to edit your finished product? When you've made a video, and you want to edit it together and put it up onto YouTube, what sort of software do you use?
The only software that I use for my final editing, or all my editing really, is Sony Vegas. I've been working with it since a year and a half ago, and I've never even looked beyond that. It's worked for me flawlessly. I even discovered, even yesterday, I discovered something new about it because a colleague of mine started using it as well, and it's just an amazing product.
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, obviously, I'm very old school. I just do everything live and then just budge my way off Twitch. What's and all, that's how I roll. We'll move on to the next question. Can you name your all top time 3 games? What's the biggest 3 games that have stood out to you, or what you're looking forward to in the future?
Oh, that's a hard one. My top 3.
I mean, it's on any platform as well. I mean, you can go with consoles,
Oh well, thank
PC.
you for that. That's going to make it a whole lot easier. Well, I've been gaming for about as long as I can remember, really. So that's about 25 years, maybe even longer. I gotta have to say that my number 3 would probably be Mass Effect 2.
Yes, very good game.
In which I sunk way too many games. Games, and because you want to see all the different endings, and you need another save game for you when number 3 comes out.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that.
Yeah.
But not as much time as I've sunk into my number 2, which would be the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Which I've modded into Oblivion.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like Oblivion that much, by the way, but yeah, the Elder Scrolls Skyrim's definitely. I sank way too many hours into that.
Yes. We've all been there on looking MMOs.
Don't play it vanilla though. If you got a choice, don't play it vanilla. For my number one, there's only one choice, really. It has to be Planescape Torment.
Oh.
It has to be that one. It can't be anything else but Planescape Torment. I absolutely
very deep game.
loved
Very deep
that
game.
Well.
Yeah,
that's if you love RPG, that is the game.
Yes, yes. I mean, I've done my interview already, and you can understand what sort of game I'm at. But it's very deep MMOs and stuff like that. It's a very strong part of what I like as well. So I can fully understand where you're at there.
It feels kind of weird though, because right now when I'm making my videos for example, Fractured Space, which is obviously a player versus player team-based kind of game, and then you got your top 3, which are all single-player games.
Yeah.
So in that regard, it feels a bit weird, but yeah, the single player for me is where it's mainly at when it comes to my favorite games.
Nice. Well, funny enough, I'm completely the opposite, and it's not very many single player on your own games that interest me. I'm all about being against trying to kill somebody else. I don't know what it is. A little bit sick part of me that likes to think I'm killing somebody else, and it's somebody on the other side of the computer going, "You fucker, you just killed me!" Yeah. And that's what I like about it. But that Rainbow Six Siege, the new game that's I've just got into, like, it's just proper dragged me out into it, and I quite like the scenarios that it's got there. But that's me digressing anyway. So let's go on to the next question. We're into number fucking 6 here, so let's go. So you may inspire other people to start streaming from your videos that you actually produce. So things like your Fractured Space, for example, made me want to do Fractured Space tutorial videos. Yeah?
Brilliant.
Is this going to work?
Is there someone that inspired yourself to actually start doing videos, you know, on YouTube and stuff like that? Who inspired you to do what you're doing today?
Back there still.
Strangely enough, no single or group of people really did that.
Right, yeah.
My first video came forth from a need to spread the information I had. At the time I was commanding in Guild Wars 2, World vs World, which is anything from 1 player to, well, up to 100, but that's pushing it. On a TeamSpeak server with 30 to 80 people listening to your commands and instructions.
Yeah.
But then I got thinking, I'm only there a limited amount of hours in the day, so I decided to, instead of making a written guide, I decided to do a video guide. And that's where it started. That's where it when the ball started rolling.
Nice. So it's a love of the game that made you want to do a tutorial. It's that's a good way to get into it.
Yeah, because you get these questions from other people. They're like, well, I like what you're doing, and I don't see myself doing that, but well, not now at least, but I want to try to get there. Can you help me? But you only got so much hours in a day, so I decided that would be the best way to, well, start that off. And it worked for a couple of people, so yeah, that was really nice. And still, every once in a while, I get some feedback on that video. That's just, it's very motivating for me.
Nice. Well, because we're living in a complete digital age now, and it's what we're all living in. You know what I mean? People are wanting to see live streaming, they want to see YouTube videos and things like that.
We're just going to send you lot back to the base.
And now streaming could be like such a thing as a full-time job, and you know, there's certain people out there who are making a full-time income from it. They're making mega money from it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, if you're not looking to do streaming like myself,
I do still want to get that one guide,
I'd love to do it full-time as a job. I'd love to do it and make the mega money as all these guys do, the same as what you most probably would, you know what I mean? So, I mean, when you're not actually streaming, what do you actually do for work?
Well, before in the evening I turn into this YouTube personality who's not really a personality yet, but I hope to someday get there.
Yeah.
I have a regular desk job as an ICT support engineer during the day.
Nice. Bit of IT, like, have you done the old classic of have you turned it on and off again yet?
Every day again.
Every day.
Yeah, not a single day goes by that I don't try that at least, well, probably 3 times. Yeah.
It's gonna make your day go by a lot better, isn't it? It's have you turned it on and off again, people?
It's the #1 IT solution, isn't it?
So let's go on again then. So let's. Is there a game out in the future, or even now, that you're looking forward to playing, or highlighting, or doing something on your YouTube channel?
Well, I'm looking forward to the release of XCOM 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to seeing how my Fallout 4 videos will, and my own playthrough will progress, because I'm releasing it as far as I go, so I'm not really playing ahead or getting any sneak previews for myself. So there's people who've long since finished the game, and I'm still stuck in the middle and slowly edging forward.
Yeah, but some people just play to get to the end of the game, and there's other people that play to enjoy. So I mean, hopefully in the background now you should be able to see some of EeZeE's playing in Fallout 4 and checking it out on his progress, and we're nice to see him rock on through that.
Just thinking about it makes me think that I want to fire it up, because it's a brilliant game and I really want to see what happens next. but yeah, those two. Well, seeing as we're also talking about the streaming community, I'm really looking forward to starting my streams on Fractured Space, and I'm not really sure when it will happen. But I'm sure it will, and I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, it's going to happen, because I'm going to get you hooked up, bro.
Oh, yes.
So let's move on to the next question. So the next question in the BanterView for this evening is something totally random. Okay, so EeZeE, do you have any pets?
I do, actually. I've got 2 cats. I've got a black one called Tiger, and I've got a red one. The brothers. The red one's called Knorr, and I've had it for about a little over a year now, and they're brilliant cats. Yeah, absolutely love them.
Does the name Knorr mean anything?
It's from it's 2 characters. It's the Dutch translation from 2 characters of Winnie the Pooh, Tigger and Piglet.
Oh, right, sweet. I thought it was an unusual name, and I thought that it deserved an explanation.
Yeah, understandable. Yeah.
So would you say this is your main hobby? Or pastime, doing YouTube videos and progressing into streaming and things like that, or do you have any other main hobbies and interests? I mean, for example, like I do a lot of streaming, I do a lot of DJing and YouTubing and stuff like that, but I also like to go out and do fishing, and have a massive passion on motorcycles and stuff like that. So what other sort of things float your boat?
I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer through and through, absolutely. And a lot of my contacts have originated and turned into friendships through gaming as well.
Yeah.
And obviously, when you're commanding on a TeamSpeak server with 30 to 80 people following you, you get some some interaction going apart from just gaming as well.
Yeah.
But I also enjoy movies and series, especially The Walking Dead at the moment, although we have to wait a couple of months again, sadly. Game of Thrones, just to put one random that you might not have heard of yet out there.
We've all heard of that.
It seems to be a bit of a thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'll enjoy to jump into my my bicycle and take off to work every day. I could take public transportation, but my bike's just sitting there, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do that.
Well, we know what you Dutch are like. You all love a fucking bicycle.
Well, it's not motorized, so yeah, I'm a bit behind in that regard, but it gets me from A to B.
You eco warriors, you.
Oh no, I'm absolutely no eco warrior. Don't get me wrong. But most importantly, I like to enjoy my time with friends, and if that includes a good cold one, I'm all up for that.
Yeah, sweet man. It's the best way. It's the best way.
Absolutely, yeah.
What would you say has been your best or your own favourite clip on your YouTube series or whatever? What's your best clip you've ever recorded? What would you say that is?
I mostly enjoy, and this is a bit weird because on the one hand we've got my favorite series, which is obviously Fractured Space. It's compared to my other series, it's kicked off. It's getting quite a response and a following as well, and I really enjoy getting feedback. But on the other hand, my favorite video is still my Guild Wars 2 World vs. World Commander Guide, which has been out there for a while, and on which I received some, very, very good comments as well. I mean, inspiring comments mostly. I mean, just the I love your video, or even I love your voice. That's just
Well, we've all had the compliments of that. We love your voice. A lot of people do like the deeper voices out there. So as you can see in the background here, we've got some of that featured video there. And you know, if you're into this sort of game, give this guy a bit of a time and watch out and check his videos out, man. He's there's old games, there's new games yet to come, and very well appreciated the stuff we're doing out there.
And don't forget to focus, because we love feedback from all of you.
Oh yeah, we do. So tell us and our channel viewers an interesting fact about yourself.
Well, I kind of already gave a hint, a very obvious clue. I'm not an English native speaker.
Well, we've got that, but I mean, I know because I know you're Dutch, and some of your followers will know you're Dutch and stuff like that. And Dutch, Netherlands, whatever you want to say. But you do have a weird twang about you.
I do, yeah, absolutely.
You do, and I played your videos to other people that I know, and I said, check this guy out. Well, I mean, this Fractured Space stuff is really good, and I'm gonna turn around and tell them that you're Dutch, because I did that bit of research. I found you. I come and asked you to come and do this. Yeah, and I did that research. I found out that he was Dutch, but the other guys didn't know you were Dutch.
No, a lot of people are actually surprised when I tell them that I'm not from England or Wales or Australia or even America sometimes.
Do you find because you've done these massive online games and you've talked to like 80 odd people at once in the channel and stuff, do you find that your English accent has been influenced by a multitude of English accents?
Well, it's mainly been influenced when back in the time when I was going to England regularly, which was for about a little over a year, just being in England and then the northern part of England around Manchester.
Oh yeah.
That influences your tongue quite a bit.
Yeah, well,
and that stuck. But when I'm around other people with different dialects, I kind of slip into that. Weirdly enough, if I listen to someone long enough, I start to copy it a little bit.
I can fully comprehend that, because my brother has been in the armed forces, and when he moves from regiment to regiment, he picks up different accents as well and stuff like that. And sometimes I talk to him on the phone and he's Scottish. Every time he talks to him, he's Geordie. Just picks up I fully understand with that sort of thing where you're coming from.
It is weird, but it's true, yeah.
Yeah. It's okay, EeZeE. So, if you had to choose one of the characters that you've actually played in or been in any game,
attacking an enemy tower.
Could you tell me who it
Only to
would
have to
be
abandon
and why?
your attack because the scout called you back.
I think I'm going to have to answer the same thing that, well, not exactly the same thing, but kind of the same thing as if you would have asked me about my favorite movie of all time. I don't have one. I've actually got two.
There you are with your guys.
One is an older one, and the other one's a little bit newer. The older one would be Kane from the Legacy of Kane series, because, well, he's a vampire, he's stubborn, he's tough as nails, and he's just the right kind of evil.
Well, we all love that right kind of evil.
Yeah, because all that goody two-shoe stuff, that kind of gets in my way. Even though if you are watching my Fallout 4 videos, I do play kind of like a goody two-shoe, but ignore that, please. But if you can imagine that one, then my second one is, or my joint first one, is probably going to be an obvious choice as well, which is going to be Rex from Mass Effect. Because again, he's he's not a vampire, obviously. He's a Krogan, which is also awesome. He's also stubborn, tough as nails, and maybe not so evil, but still, well, yeah, he likes to kick and shove people around who get in his face, and
so
I enjoy that.
We got a bit of an insight about you then, didn't we? That basically you're stubborn, hard as nails, and don't like being pushed about.
Well, I might not be as tough as nails, but I don't like to be pushed around, absolutely not. And I'm not Krogan, just like that, okay?
Well, Krogan, Logan, call yourself a shogun. So, what advice could you give to anybody that really wanted to start up doing what we're doing? You know, we're doing YouTube and streaming and this sort of thing. What advice could you give to people who want to start up?
It's probably going to be harder than you think it will be at start. So what will be most important is that you enjoy what it is that you're doing, regardless of your actual aims or goals.
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah.
It's the only thing at the end of the day that you got any sort of control over. So I would say that would be the single bit of piece that. Well, the advice that I got, that was the most important one by far. Just do something that you enjoy, and don't change that. Make sure you keep on enjoying it, because you're probably going to be doing it for a long while.
Well, I started off as a bit of a whim, and I've continued into a 3 or 4 year nightmare.
It can go into a lot of different directions, absolutely, yes.
Oh, it is. Recently, Twitch has come up with some guidelines about how they view 18-player games. So things like GTA 5 and really graphic games. Stuff like that. Now, I know it's on Twitch, but this also corresponds to you on YouTube as well. So imagine if you was doing these sort of games like GTA 5 and these graphic sort of games where you can go out and do really malicious sort of stuff. It's quite graphic, isn't it, really?
Yeah, absolutely. There's some games out there.
I mean, I can't say that I've been
not even sure I know what my
not part of it, because I play Postal 2, and Postal 2 is just some messed up stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So I know all about messed up.
Yes, I do. I just was a little late there. Sorry.
What Twitch has decided to do by not allowing it to be broadcasted, do you really think? I mean, I think it's a good idea. I mean, what's your views on it?
Well, it's part of a general change in direction from Twitch, as far as I'm aware of. I actually discovered it when I read an article about Twitch coming down and all these YouTubers who had a chest cam. So they had a cam not actually directed at their face, but mainly female gamers directed at their chest.
I'll get you next.
A lot of them getting banned. And at the same time, they were coming down on bloody, messy stuff. So
puny little
it's not
hunter.
all good. There's some bad in there as well, obviously, because it was sort of a freedom that was taken away from us.
Yeah.
But in the end, streamers are still going to stream. They're going to find a way to still do what they like to do, and the people who watch it are still going to get their fix as well. Because
personally myself, I mean, I'm a parent.
You know what? How about
and I've got,
instead, like,
my son's 16.
Go ahead.
And I can't divert from the stuff that he can get to see to watching these games and stuff like that. I can only advise him that the stuff he's doing on these games is not part of reality. Yeah. And
that would be, sorry,
I think it's a very brave
I meant asteroids. Mistake for me. Where you going, dude?
It absolutely is. It's a huge move on that
It's
part.
massive. Yeah. It's massive. Yeah. Absolutely massive. And I applaud him for it because it's.
Because that was a kill steal. I don't care if kills don't count anymore.
You got to be able to.
I want my name proudly.
I mean, we're a bit older than what our kids are today, right? Yeah.
Well, but what the main thing is that it's the internet, and everything is out there, and everything is accessible to everyone. And Twitch is a massive platform.
It is. I mean, but at our stage when we were growing up, right? Yeah. What was it? It was Eye of the Beholder, Dungeon Master on the Amiga and stuff like that. And
that was probably the most scariest thing. Yeah.
You're running around dungeons, smashing stuff, right? Yeah. It wasn't certainly going around and fucking dragging people out of cars and.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Well, yeah. The first Wolfenstein 3D, maybe. I mean, maybe that would count. But by today's standards, that's just nothing.
We got 7 captures.
No, it's not. And it's what a wicked world we live in.
Statistics would say
it's changed. Just over a couple of decades, it's changed completely. The internet is just taken over everything, all our media, all our information gathering. So I think it's a brave move, but I think it's a good move on Twitch's behalf. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. So, what would you like to say to your fans? Your followers, people who follow you on YouTube, because
that's really hard.
What would you like to say to them people who actually followed and subscribed to you and I've brought you to the forefront where you are today? You've dragged you to here.
I got this little voice in my head whenever I see a post, or a notification for a post, or a notification for someone who's subscribed, and then I always go look at who's subscribed or who posted, and the first thing that pops in my head is thank you.
Wasn't supposed to do that.
It's the best way, isn't it?
Obvious reasons.
What?
It
doesn't even matter what it is. I mean, even if some guy comes around and says what you do is absolutely rubbish,
it's still something.
It's something. You got some feedback, and maybe he's wrong. I mean, it's a personal opinion. It's always going to be a personal opinion. Every single thing, every single comment out there is going to be just that.
Yeah.
But it's nice getting feedback, regardless of what it is. Well, of course, if you're getting flamed and trolled, it might not be so nice. But for now, they inspire me to keep on doing and keep on trying to, get a little better every single time.
And entertain.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to keep them entertained and give them more material every single day of the week.
Nice one, guys. So I'd like to put a big thanks out to our special guest tonight, which is EeZeE, the YouTuber out there.
It's been a true pleasure.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for coming to do the BanterView. And until the next time, until the next interview, take it easy, guys.
Take it easy. I love that.
Come on, we need more caps. You can't have the enemy take a foothold like this. You can't do it. It's not good. Okay, he's not really in range, but I'm still going to launch everything. Oh, that's no good. Hold on. Who's firing at me now? You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and...
Right, sir, what you are wearing on your head is illegal. What? I was in fancy dress. I was going to a fancy dress party, and I got hit by a cop car. You know, just driving along the road. I'm just going to a fancy dress party.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you by the state if one is available. Do you understand your rights?